Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour. Even though it does say morning show, I will fix that up momentarily. Give me 1 second. Hey, if you're new to the Tony's Picks Happy Hour, welcome aboard. Glad you're here joining us. Got Alessandro with me, got Ron with me today. We're going to break down the card. We got some college basketball, got a few NBA. So signing over to the NBA after tonight for a week as they take an all-star break. Some people going to going to Disneyland, as I say. I think we've seen some Seattle Seahawks sightings in Disneyland, playing on the rides, playing on the teacups, enjoying themselves as winning Super Bowl champs love to do. Let's just fly to Disneyland, right? Welcome to Disneyland. So it is what it is. We've seen some crazier Super Bowl celebrations, Stanley Cup celebrations. We've seen some crazy NBA celebrations after championships. So, hey, minor. We want to see crazy. Let's see you jump out of a plane with it. Come on. I haven't seen that yet. Push the envelope, as they say. I want to see someone drinking Lord Stanley's Cup as they're parachuting down from an airplane this year. Put that on one of them winners this year. You better be jumping out of a plane and drinking the Lord Stanley. Don't drop it, though. That would leave quite the dent in the Stanley Cup. But hey, I don't really care to see how they're doing as we head into Wednesday slate. Heading over to Alessandro. How you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good. Gut wrencher there with Nebraska. Dropped it, dangled the carrot in front of our face there, really, to force overtime, and didn't come through. It is what it is. I'm ready to fire today. I love this slate. It's the final slate we got, really, at least a big one here before this all-star break for the NBA. So I'm just ready to get into it. How about you guys?
Definitely looking forward to it. Got a good card, got a good NBA card, good college basketball card. We got some good action here. This wants to make some money, as they say. Definitely, Nebraska, yes, I'm just gonna put yesterday behind me. I was like, took my lumps, took my beatings. It's like when I said, "Hey, boy, when you come out of that pen, hey, boy, I'm gonna take this club and beat you, boy." Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me yesterday. So one of those days, yeah,
we're firing, dude. We're firing. We're firing.
It's one of those days. I think I went 1-4 in college side of things, and I lost the 3 of them by 2.5 points. So, woo! When that welcome to college basketball, not for the faint of heart. It is what it is. How's Ron doing?
Yeah, 1-1 in the best bets yesterday, and I had SMU, man. I thought they were going to get it done, get it late, but didn't happen. And then I finally got one of those threes. Ty Washington, thank you, Clippers. Gave me that 3 at the buzzer there, and I covered with the Clippers. Shouldn't have, probably. And then today started out nice winner with Aston Villa on the money line in EPL soccer. So 1-4 yesterday, 1-0 today. Let's get to it.
All right, let's get to it. We got a pretty good college basketball slate, so let's kick it off there. Let's see how we break this thing up. Let's do all the early ones and go right on through the 7 p.m. ones. A whole pile at 7 p.m. Let's include those 7 p.m. ones. And we'll even include the 7:30. It takes us all the way up to Bellarmine in Central Arkansas. Anything before that? Big games. We got Providence, Seton Hall in that mix. UConn, Butler, Temple taking on Tulane. They're not a bad good. Buffalo, Ball State, Cal to take on Wesker's team. Syracuse lands 6. I don't think I've seen that a whole lot this year. Alabama in to take on Ole Miss. Gators taking on Georgia, Clemson, Virginia Tech, Toledo, Western Michigan, and then a few others. And USC taking on Ohio State. Iowa in to take on Maryland. Kick it on over to Ron. What do you like there? Early college basketball side of things.
Whisker's got the monopoly tonight. He's got his Florida Gators going into Georgia. You know, remember that last time it was 41-40 at the half, and then Florida just drilled them in the second half. I think Georgia might get it back tonight. Give me the Bulldogs to cover that big number in that one. And I like Cal. Cal, remember, went into Miami and did beat the Hurricanes. You saw what the Hurricanes did last night to UNC. So look at Cal plus the points. I think it's too many for Syracuse, even in the dome there. And USC's actually been doing well on the road in the Big Ten this year. Ohio State, that's way too many points to lay. I know they just got blasted by Michigan, their rival, but I'll still look at USC in that one. You look at Maryland, that nice upset they had. They're a 10-point dog. Now they're a 10-point dog again, but I'll look for Iowa. I think Iowa's just the better squad. And then you look at that Colgate and Holy Cross. Colgate's got a big one on deck Saturday with Navy. I think they're looking past Holy Cross. I'll take plus 7.5 on that one.
Head on over to Alessandro. What do you like here? Early college basketball.
First game I'll go to there. I actually like Ohio State to cover this number. I think USC's missing this Chaz Baker-Mazara cat. A nice piece there, just missing. And I could argue it's really an Elijah Arenas looking around. They got lucky there to cover. They didn't even cover, actually, versus Penn State. They got lucky there just to get that win. I don't think they'll fare very well here versus Ohio State. Give me them. The Buckeyes there, minus 7.5. I like Georgia here, plus the 8.5, 9 at home dog rivalry game. I just think Georgia shows up here, take those points. I like Cal as well here on the road versus Syracuse. I mean, I don't know about laying, 7 points you'd be laying now, I'm seeing with Syracuse. Yes, I'll take the points with Cal there on the road. What else? I was looking Buffalo's way there, the short favorite there on the road versus Ball State. I'm seeing minus 1.5, minus 2 with Buffalo. I like that price. And then the last one here, I like Providence. I see 5. I was seeing 4.5s all day. So I guess some more money coming in on Seton Hall here. I like Providence, though, possible money line situation. Best player is back now. This what's this cat's name here? The name's escaping me. Edwards here. 17 points per game. His first game back in a month was the last time out. Scores 25 there versus DePaul. So I think Providence walks up into Seton Hall and gets that one done.
Man, for me in this early block of games, I like Iowa here to smack Maryland. They already smacked them once earlier this season. Back December, it was 83-64. The only thing that changed is now we're coming into Maryland. I think they come into Maryland and smack them up. Give me Iowa there, and that one went big. Another one I'm looking at is 10, right? Yeah, 10 for a reason. I think they win by 15 plus. Another one I'm looking at here. I like the over there, Florida and Georgia. Plenty of offense between those two squads. No defense played. Up and down the court we go. Enough to get us up and over on the 165. I looked at Virginia Tech, and that line's come down. It's only 8 now. I see Clemson laying. And then Little John, I don't know. That's tough. Everybody's looking at this Virginia Tech. They've perfect out on the road. 6-0 ATS, 2-4 against that number. That ends. Take that 0 away. Give me Clemson. I'll lay the 8 there. I think they win by 10 plus. Better squad. My hometown crowd gets the Tigers going. I'll take Clemson minus the 8 there. Another one I'm looking at in this early block. Give me Temple here heading into Tulane. You look at Tulane laying a couple points there in that matchup. I think Temple's the better squad altogether and out on the road. 5-2 straight up, 5-2 against that number. Travel well on the road does this Temple squad. I think getting a couple, that's bonus. Wrong team favorite in that one. Give me Temple. And then looking like they're trying to cook you into Butler here at home. It's come down, I believe, 10.5 most places. And everybody knows that UConn's like, they don't cover anything. They're all like, they failed to cover 2-8 last 10. Well, look at Butler. They're not much better covering. 3-7 ATS-wise in their last 10. I like UConn here. Battle of the Dogs. I'll take the Husky any day over a Bulldog. We know Bulldogs, they're fat and lazy. Man, how many Bulldogs have you seen? They're fat and lazy. I've seen some Bulldog owners, and shout out to the Bulldog owners, but I'm sorry. If your Bulldog can't walk anymore and you have to walk him in a wagon, come on. I've definitely seen the Bulldog being, I can't walk him anymore. His little feet don't work. It's like carry him in a wagon. It's like, okay. Spoiled. So give me a Husky any day of the week over a Bulldog there. Providence, Seton Hall, I'm with you. I like Seton Hall there. Providence on the road is a scary place to be. I don't even want to use your money to be betting Providence on the road.
We're on the opposite sides then, but it is what it is.
Oh, you like Providence on the road?
Yeah,
I can't touch Providence. 1-6 straight up. They are 4-3 against the number. I think you need a little more points there for Providence. I think it's a 10-point win for Seton Hall in that one. Guess we are button heads on that one. But hey, that wraps up the early slot of college basketball. Let's on over to the night games. We got some good games there too. Michigan taking on Northwestern. We got Wake taking on Georgia Tech. Cincinnati in to take on Kansas State. We got Stanford. That's quite the trip, heading in to take on Boston College. One side of the country to the other. See how that travels. Tennessee taking on Mississippi State. Mizzou taking on Texas A&M. Pepperdine taking on St. Mary's. LMU taking on Pacific. Penn State, they're going to be up late, taking on Washington. We got New Mexico taking on the Grand Canyon. We got Seattle taking on Santa Clara. Portland, San Diego. What do you think there? Late night action. Here, I'll get us going. How's that? Let me get us started here in the late night action. Give me the Lobos here out on the road. It's a +1. I think they're the better squad here coming into this one. I'm not worried about the +1. I'll just grab the Lobos on the money line. They're 5-3 out on the road this season. Sure, Grand Canyon's 11-2 at home, but I think the Lobos better squad altogether. I think they can come into Grand Canyon, scoop a win. Give me the Lobos there. What else do we like? Give me Texas A&M here. I think it's a buy low spot. I think they beat up the Tigers there. Tigers on the road, 3-4, 3-4 against the number. Texas A&M is the better squad, not even close. I have them by 10+. Only having to lay 7. I'll do it. Give me Texas A&M in that one. Another one I like is give me Mississippi State here. Home dog at 7.5. Tennessee out on the road laying 7.5. Not where I want to be. Out on the road, Tennessee has not been good this year. 2-4, 1-5 against that number, and they're laying 7.5. Too many. Give me Mississippi State. Another one I like in this spot is everybody's like, this is a sandwich spot. Michigan's taking on Northwestern here, and then they have to play again on the weekend. I don't care. Michigan's going to kick the crap out of Northwestern. Northwestern sucks. There's a reason why they're a 15.5-point dog on the road. Sharp Chaser Special. Everybody's all humping up Northwestern. They can get the cover. They can get the cover. No, they can't. They're going to get their ass handed to them. I'll take the Wolverines there by 20+ in that one. And then, speaking of Huskies, you can do a Husky parlay. I'll take NIU here hosting Bowling Green. Bowling Green laying 7.5 on the road is just way too many for Bowling Green to be laying on the road. NIU at home, 6-3 straight up. I think they keep this close if they don't outright Bowling Green. Give me NIU and the Huskies there as the home dog in that one. Handing over to Outsider. What do you like in the late night college basketball?
Well, I'll start to a game I think you talked about, Stanford, Boston College. I'll be the one to take the bait here. I'll lay the 3.5. I got on it last night at the better price at -1.5. Just got to roll with Stanford here. No way I could get on Boston College. What loses of 4 straight? I mean, I'm just not betting on them. Sorry. So there's one I like. Stanford, Wake Forest, Georgia Tech, another D-Gen special here. Both teams losers of 5 straight. I'll trust the line as well. A little 2-teamer if you want, a sketchy 2-teamer. Stanford, Wake Forest there, both of those cover. Creighton, make it a 3-teamer. Why not? Yes, I'm not going to bet on DePaul. I don't care. We'll go Creighton. We'll go Stanford. We'll go Wake Forest, 3-teamer there. The rest of this slate is a little tricky. A lot of these pick'ems. I'll give out some more pick'ems. How about that? We'll go Kansas State here at home versus Cincinnati. A fade of Baba Miller, and we'll take the under in his points and rebounds. Kansas State front court gets after it there. And then I do like Grand Canyon here a little bit. What's this? I'm seeing -1.5 with Grand Canyon. I got to roll with them. Something to prove. Something proved this year here. First year in the Mountain West. I like it a lot. That would really be about it. A lot of these pick'em games. I do kind of like that dog as well there with Mississippi State. I heard you mention that. I'll just stay away from Michigan. I agree. I mean, Michigan should just absolutely blow the doors off them. That Illinois game comes to mind versus with Northwestern. It was 88-44. It's Martinelli, and then you're searching for some scores here on this Northwestern squad. So I will take a Martinelli over 25 points. But, yeah, I think Michigan handles business minus the 15.5.
I don't know, Ron. What do you like there at college basketball?
Yeah, let's see what you left me, guys. I agree, Rod. My spreadsheet play of the day is actually Texas A&M. There is a nice bounce back. They got blasted by Florida last weekend, so definitely A&M. Don't like the Tigers on the road. I'm also with you on New Mexico. I think they're just the better team. Let me look at one that you guys didn't talk about. I'm going to take Texas Tech. I think Texas Tech at home against Colorado should be a nice blowout spot for them. And let's see. Yeah, I agree with Alessandro on that. K-State, Cincinnati, big upset this weekend over UCF. They're Sunday. Now they're going on the road. They're laying points. That's a letdown. I don't like really Kansas State's what he's doing there, Pang's doing, but I still look at K-State at home in Little Manhattan there. And what was the other one? Late night. Yeah, I'm going to look at I think this is man, that's a lot of points for Washington be laying. So I'm going to look at Penn State plus the 12.5 in that one.
Hey, that wraps up college basketball. Let's head on over to some NBA action. Before we start the NBA action, just get some news squared away. Was it Isaiah Stewart's 7-game suspension for leaving the bench on the court in that fight the other day? Moose Diabate, 4-game suspension for fighting, escalating the altercation. Duran, he got a 2-game suspension. And then Miles Bridges for stirring the damn pot. He got 4-game suspension for fighting and escalating the altercation. They said these suspensions reflect the NBA's commitment to maintaining discipline. So those are your 4 discipline and game suspension numbers for those guys that I believe start tonight. So you won't see any of those guys in the lineup there as we head into the NBA action. And that's including the first one we got. We got the Hornets up, taking on Atlanta. That thing's dropped like a rock, drop it like a rock, drop it like a rock. Down to 3, I see in most places. But we'll split this up. We got what? 15, 4, 8, 12, 13, 14 games to go to?
Yeah, 14.
14?
Yeah.
Let's do 6 and 8. How's that? 6 and 8? All right, 6 and 8. All the 7:30 ones. Actually, we'll make it 7 and 8 because we'll throw in that Pacers and Nets one that's also at 7:30, and then we got included in that spot Detroit taking on the Raptors. We got the Knicks taking on the 76ers. That line hasn't budged all day. Bulls taking on the Celtics, still 13.5. That hasn't budged a butt either. Milwaukee, Orlando, Wizards, Cavs. I don't want to run. Really like their early NBA action.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Detroit going to Toronto. Like I said, there's a couple of suspensions going on there, but I still think Detroit has a nice spot here in Toronto, going in there and getting that one done. I think it's too many points for the Chicago Bulls. I know nobody's really playing, but I think it's an overreaction. 13.5 is way too many points. And then, Rod, if I told you who the best teams at home as a favorite are in the NBA, who would you think? We talked about one the other night. I know it's not in this block, but it's the next block. But one's Brooklyn. Brooklyn's 3-0 as a home favorite, and there's a reason they're favored. You look at Indiana, just beat the Knicks last night. Got a nice upset going into Brooklyn. I'm going to take the Brooklyn Nets in that one. Head
on over to Outsider. What do you like?
Boy, where do I start? A lot to like. I'll start with Whiskers there saying he wants to take the Knicks. We'll take them. Get on them here because they're the correct side in this one, in my opinion. Only OG Anunoby and Miles McBride really looking to be out. Still, again, some more question marks and beats. Still game time. Quentin Grimes, Dominic Barlow. I don't know. I think Cat has a big night. Jalen Brunson, Bridges, Josh Hart. So the Hart there will be with the Knicks. We know that's a great line there for us. Give me the Knicks here in this one. I got to go there. I agree. I do think it's too many points. I like the Bulls here plus the 13.5. An Anthony Simmons revenge game. He just got traded by the Celtics. Oh, now he gets to go up against them. Oh, he's going to have a big night. I like that a lot. So I'll be taking tons of his props. And then I'm on the other side of you, Rod. Nope, they got mugged there at the border. Sorry. Detroit had a rough time making their way to Toronto, and I think Toronto takes advantage of that here. And at the end of the day, those suspensions, a little bit of depth concerns there. at least front court wise. You're not going to have Duran or Stewart. I think it's a huge day out of Scotty Barnes, at least rebounding wise. I'll take the double prop for him. And I'll take a Raptors win. What else? To me, it's way too many points with the Cavs Wizards game. Yeah, I'll get on the Wizards to the boatload of 17.5 I'm seeing. And I'll leave it there. There's a couple other ones I love, of course. I have a bunch on the site. Go scoop them up.
First one I'm looking at, I like the 76ers here in the first half. They smashed the Knicks here in the spot. Slow start Knicks. I don't even trust the Knicks here in the spot. So if you're looking for, if you can get one of those double results, do it. You just look at the Knicks in the back-to-back spot. They're a coin flip, 4-4 this season in the back-to-back spot, 1-1 in the back-to-back spot out on the road. But where you look at it, when they're playing the third game, 4-day spot out on the road, not so good. 0-2 straight up, 0-2 ATS for the Knicks letdown spot. 76ers off for that road trip, I know. But they're at home here. Nothing like beating up on a Knicks squad. I like it here in the first half, though. 13-2 is this 76ers squad when they played 6 or more games in 10 days. So first game back off that road trip, I think they're the hotter squad coming out. Same spot, 6-2 ATS-wise in that first half at home. Another one I like here, I agree. I like the Raptors here in this spot. I think it's just they're at home. You're dealing with some injuries. I think Detroit checked out after all those suspensions and scraps. They're just going through the motions, as they say. And I heard that they got the blue glove treatment at the border here today. So be real tough. Yep. Real tough. That's why the lines flipped and inverted. It was the Pistons as the favorite. And now it's flipped around. Now the Raptors are laying a bucket there, or a point in that one. I think it's up to 1.5 in some places and on the move. Another one I like. I don't want to trust the Bulls at all. They're ass. Do the Celtics here. I'm going to go against both you guys. I know they're trying. That's what they're trying to do. Here you go. Don't you want 13.5? How about 14? Can I talk? Actually, they talked you in with 13.5. They don't have to raise it. That's why they haven't budged the line all day. I'll take the Celtics to kick the crap out of the Bulls. I think it's a 20-plus point win for the Bulls. Those threes are going to be draining all night long and be like, NBA champion, like, he's on fire. And you'll see the threes, they'll be like, swoosh, swoosh, swoosh.
Corner 3.
Yeah, corner 3, whoosh. He's on fire. That's what I think you get in the Celtics game. I think they kick the crap out of the Bulls. I just don't trust the Bulls at all. And then, man, the Wizards have got some covers. And we know how bad the Cavs are. The books are just handing out Wizard money at 17. Don't you want 2 touchdowns and a field goal? I don't know. Why does that got a feeling of another blowout?
It was 18.
I'll take the bait.
I'll wish you luck. I can't touch that game because I look at the Cavs numbers and I can't lay 17 with the Cavs. But I'm not getting on the Wizards and going, yeah, woo, you got 17. Sprinkle a little maybe, but
enjoy that one.
I would have to take the Wizards in that one. For
future there. Fade the hell out of the Cavs. Future.
I don't know about that. I think they start coming. Watch out. They start rolling. Watch out.
They're starting to roll.
Yeah.
They're getting healthy and starting to they're not as burnt out. That's why it's at 17. Aren't they one of the hottest teams in the NBA right now? Speaking of the hottest teams in the NBA,
they've been rolling.
Charlotte is 3.
7 out of 10. Yeah.
I don't know about that. I'm missing those guys. You're missing some guys.
We shall see.
But you get the Hawks as well, so I don't know about that one either. Pass. Can't touch that game. No. I would like to pre-play. I would take the Hornets anyways. I don't care even if those guys.
No, I was thinking Hornets too with you.
Next man up. I just don't like the Hawks. They're on my fade list the rest of the season. I think you can make the bet. And if you look at the bet, I think it's you have to lay a little bit of juice for the Hawks to miss the playoffs. I want to say it's a minus 160 I've seen on the Hawks to miss the playoffs. So they're going to just right off the cliff in the second half of the season. So they'll definitely be making us some money because we'll fade them on the regular is this Hawks squad. But hey, that wraps up the early NBA. Let's head on to the night action. There's some good games there too. We got the Heat in to take on the Pelicans. Woo! Red hot Pelicans playing some pretty good ball, especially as a home favorite, and they're favored now in this game.
Them. That's the other one.
And we got Portland taking on the Timberwolves. We got the Clippers on the back-to-back taking on the Rockets again. We got Memphis taking on Denver. Denver laying 2 touchdowns. We got OKC taking on the Suns. And we got the Kings taking on the Jazz. Jazz are a favorite at home there in that one. And then we got the Spurs on the back-to-back taking on the Warriors. Head on over to Alexander. What do you like their late night NBA?
All right, so this late night NBA, that first one there, Heat Pelicans. Give me a Bam Adebayo first basket and a Bam Adebayo double-double prop, points and rebounds prop. That's what I like in that game. Not even wanting to be concerned with the total or side in that one. Screw that game, but I do like those props. Leading the points here with the Trailblazers. Just looking to never lay anything with the Timberwolves. So yeah, I'll take the plus 7.5 there with the Trailblazers. I'll take the plus 8.5 with the Clippers, and I'll take the plus 8.5 with the Suns. I'll go dog crazy this last little half of the card. And oh, what? I'll take the plus 14 with the Grizzlies. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? You're getting on all these dogs? Well, I'll have a fun little field day here on the last real slate of the NBA here before the All-Star break. Yeah, I'll get on all this value. The one favorite I do like, though, is the Spurs. I think they do handle business here. What do you call it? No Curry. I can't back the Warriors. I'm sorry. There was another couple pieces as well. Moody, I thought I saw on there as well. Will Richard, D'Anthony Melton here on the injury report for the Warriors. Yeah, I think the Spurs whoop up on the Golden State Warriors here and finish this little All-Star break off nice. But yeah, a lot of dogs. Don't be scared to go dog hunting tonight.
Head on over to Ron. What do you like here?
Yeah, Rod called it, man. We talked about it the other night. The Pelicans, another one they're still undefeated as a home favorite. I'm going to lay it with the Pelicans. I even got a little app. Circle K tells me, hey, if the Pelicans win tonight, you get a free soda. So yeah, got one the other day. Maybe I'll get another one tomorrow. So yeah, lay it with the Pelicans again, 5-0 against the spread at home as a favorite, winning by double digits. So yeah, it's sick, but yeah, them and the Brooklyn Nets are the best 2 in the league, believe it or not, as home favorites. We look at later on action, until Houston, and I know I got lucky last night, until Houston figures out how to cover a spread at home, I'm going to go against them. I'm going to keep going against them. And it looks like Kawhi's going to be in again for tonight. Matherin's back, finally playing with them. So yeah, give me the Clippers. I'm with Alessandro on that one.
And for me, in that one, I'm going to take the Clippers in the first half. I'm going to take them on the money line to have the break heading into the halftime show. You get Clippers on the money line. They've done that 4 straight versus the Rockets as well. On a nice 2 times your money, I'm in. Give me the Clippers money line first half. Another one I'm looking at here in this block. I'm with you. I like the Pelicans here in this spot. Laying a point. No reason why they're a point favorite because they've been money as the home favorite. As a home favorite this year, as Ron alluded to, 5-0 straight up as the home favorite and ATS-wise. And that streak goes all the way back to winning 12 straight as a home favorite and covering 9 straight as a home favorite. So, yeah, that just, as I'm talking about it, I think up to a 1.5. I guess we're inducing some Pelican money and the books are moving it up. So, give me the Pelicans there in that one. And then, Portland plus the 7. We can't trust the Rockets full game. So, Clippers plus the 7. Nuggets by 3 touchdowns. I can't trust Memphis. They're trying to cook you into Memphis. Aren't they on the back-to-back too? They just played yesterday and lost by a point. Again.
Yeah.
Right?
Jokic got some. Is there horse races going on right now? There's horse races going on at this time of the year, right? I think Jokic is a little worried about that.
All-star break horses.
He'll play tonight. He'll get his 12, 11, and 7 assists or something, but no.
But he would have seen the horse races go off because they're over in Chechnya, right? So he definitely would have seen the horse races go off. It'd be like midnight over there. I've never heard of any midnight racing over in Europe. So I think he's got his horse races taken care of during the day, and he handles the business here at night. I just want to see what Memphis is on the back-to-back this year. Just Memphis is a turnover machine. They love to turn the ball over too. Here, have a free bucket. Here you go.
They didn't play yesterday, Ron. They didn't play yesterday.
I think it's on Tuesday they play, but yeah.
Was it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday that I remember. That
Wait, today's Wednesday. It was Monday. I don't know. I get you.
Monday. Holy man,
Yeah,
yeah,
Monday.
time's flying. It's Wednesday
Our
already.
days.
Yeah, we had
They
them.
run together. They run.
They almost went out right in that game, actually. So yeah.
But as a road dog of 12 or more, guess what? 0-1 ATS was. I don't see any wins there either. As a road underdog of 12.5 to 18 points, 0-1 ATS wise. So it's not the first time they've been getting these double-digit numbers, and so far 0-1 ATS wise. I think this is Pound City. I like the over too, especially after a loss. Denver off a loss too. Didn't they lose their last game? It was a close one, and they came up just short. Who were they playing? I don't remember. They were just playing someone, and they just fell short.
Yeah, they lost to Cleveland. Remember, Cleveland went to overtime.
Right?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns. I'm laying. Give me Denver there. Making crap out of Memphis. And over is probably not a bad play. If I'm not mistaken, that's probably the highest total on the board. 239. I think it is. If we have a winner, not Washington and Cleveland. There's another over. 2-teamer over. 2 totals on the board. Denver over, Cavs over. There's a couple games that not a lot of defense. Mr. Webster's going to buy you a soda pop.
Yeah, I know.
He doesn't
a polar
want
pop
Pelicans.
at Circle K. I get it free. Pelicans. Hey, shout out to SF Niner. I know you've been going through some medical issues, brother. We love you. Prayers for you. Hope you're doing all right there.
Definitely shout out. Hope you're doing well. Hey, that wraps it up for today's sports action. Brings us to the parlay player prop game of the future. Leave it up to the capper to decide wherever they want to give you out here. And then they'll let you know what they got going over at Tony's Picks. It's over at Tony'sPicks.com. That's where you can find our best bets and premium picks are over at Tony's Picks. Quick link is in the description. Gets you right on over. Head on over to Ron to get us started. What do you got, buddy?
Yeah, I'm going to look at tomorrow's EPL match. You got Arsenal facing Brentford. Manchester City's won a couple games this week, and they're slowly creeping up on Arsenal. But Arsenal's 14-4 at home. I'm going to take the Gunners there. I think they get it done. They got to keep some distance between them and Manchester City. Tonight I got 4 in the NBA, a nice 3-pack, and then my best bet in the NBA. I'm staying away from college. Not after last night. That was just a horrible night for me. So I'm going to watch some college tonight. I think there's some good matchups. Do a little research and try to get back in shape there, because that's all we're going to have for a couple, 3, 4, 5 days here, and I'll have a little soccer for you. Yep. So definitely pair your favorite cappers up. We're all doing really well, and we're coming up from the bottom. We were down there at the bottom, and let's get it back up. And like I said, support your guys here that you're seeing on the videos and doing the work for you. So we're here to make it happen. I'm going to make you some money. So pair us up and let's make it.
Where the hell, Sandra? What do you like?
All right, we'll go money line here. We'll go Clippers and Suns on the money line, 2-teamer in the NBA. And then we'll go Stanford and Creighton, the little sleazeball 2-teamer there in college basketball.
And then loaded at Tony's Picks, you said? You're all
locked in. I'm loaded up on Tony's Picks. I have a 3-pack here. Yeah, it's a fun day. We're having a fun one tonight. I'm going to be checking these games out. Money spread outs, but I have a 3-pack, like I said, 2 pro, 1 college on that 3-pack, and I also have a college best bet that's not a part of that 3-pack, so that's separate from that 3-pack. But I love that college best bet, so go scoop both of those up, honestly.
I'm looking for a 3-teamer parlay up. What are we looking for? Give me Texas A&M. I see it's 6.5, so less wood to chop. I like Texas A&M. Lay the 6.5. We're gonna throw in. Scoring NBA. I think there's some better numbers over in the NBA to make some money. And then we're going to throw in, give us the Raptors and the Pelicans. There's your 3-teamer. Raptors, Pelicans. For me over Tony's picks, hey, loaded card. I got a few NBA. I got some college basketball in there. I believe my college basketball, there's a standalone. I believe there's an NBA standalone as well. But with all that action going on, we don't miss out on any of it. Nothing like just grabbing the best bet and you miss out on the rest of the action that I got going. So to get everything you got going, you want to grab something long term, take advantage. 3 days, 7 day, 30-day. Definitely take advantage of the long-term pass because you also get the prop play included, and then you also get that late steam play. When the capper finds that late info on one or two selections a night, and you get that emailed directly to you. They're building the S&M. It'll take a little bit, but you'll still get that play emailed directly to you when you're aboard long-term. So, hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Any final words before we head on out?
Yeah, Southpaw was talking about some Olympic hockey. I like Germany tomorrow. Lay the 1.5. Get Draisaitl a goal.
I think Russia. Oh wait, they're not playing.
I did see.
Wish they were. That would be
Slovakia. Slovakia
badass.
was a huge dog, right, against Finland.
Yeah, was it 5? Yeah, no, yeah, they won outright, didn't they?
They won outright 4-1. So
yeah.
that's a
And
team I
Sweden
might
didn't
keep an
cover
eye on
either.
here going forward. But it's a lot of what minus 2,000. USA's minus 3,000. Like, I mean,
Well,
come on,
Sweden
guys.
was like 5.5, and they didn't cover. So
I don't know.
A lot of the price you're chasing puck lines.
Yeah,
Is
pretty
what
much.
you're doing. So there's no coin flip games tomorrow. So I'm telling you, I will not have a bet on the Olympic hockey tomorrow. I'll be
I
watching
got
the
Germany
fan.
at 1.5. Germany's 1.5.
You'll be chasing the Canada. What's Canada minus 2.5? If it's right in front of you, see that one in front of you, minus 2.5.
I can find it. Give me a
I
second.
have to get an alternate line on that one. Yeah.
Olympic hockey. Come on. You're saying Canada tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yep.
Minus
I
2.5
think
is minus 110 versus Czech Republic.
That's not bad. What's the over? 6?
5.5. That's juice though, so probably over 6. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'll take the
There
over.
you go. There you go. Same game parlay. Take the minus 2.5.
And then your minus 1.5 is plus 110 for
over.
Germany.
For Germany, yeah.
Yeah.
And a Draisaitl goal.
Maybe a lot of a plus 4 at minus 110. I don't know. How
Where's that
miserable
at?
do I want to be and fade my own country here? Come on. They're daring you, though.
I would take the plus 4.
Right?
Definitely.
Come on. You wouldn't take plus 4 with Latva?
With Latvia?
Latvia.
Plus 4 minus 110. That's where I'd look.
We're not going to be careful with the checks there, Southpaw. We're going to smack their ass around. Bitches. Did you see the lineup Canada's got? We're not worried about the checks. No chance. Get Canada minus 2.5.
Check the
I should
checks.
take a minus 3.5 now for that one there, Southpaw. Sorry. We're not be have to be worried about the checks. Ooh.
Check the checks.
Yeah, we will check the checks. Wham! Tom Wilson right to the uppercut. He'll be in there with the shoulders are flying. Even good old Sid the Kid is going, who's going to McDavid backed out. He was like, nah, I don't want to. Who's going to lead your team in penalty minutes? Well, Sid the Kid threw Tom Wilson right under those. Tom Wilson, he's going to lead, no problem. Connor McDavid was like, no, that might throw somebody under the bus. I am not going to answer that question. So he refrained from answering the question. We all know he was going to say Tom Wilson. Come on. Because he knows that he's going to have to deal with it because Tom Wilson's is on his wingman on the right side. So that's what they were doing in practice. Should be some good hockey going forward. Looking forward to it. But Art's injured. That's how great he is. Yeah. So that's the only reason why that he's snubbed from this team. Trust me, he'll be in the next Olympics for sure, as long as he stays healthy. So far, he's had some injuries in his career that have sidestepped him from making it to the Olympics. And injuries happen. It's not that he isn't good enough. It's just injuries. Sometimes those things happen. You get smacked. Remember McDavid when he first started? He missed a whole bunch of time because he was thin. You got to beef up a little bit. some of these young guys, when they come into hockey, you get smacked around. You don't realize how it's like a car wreck. And how many car wrecks do you have in a hockey game? You look at some of these hits these guys take, 18 hits in a game, and some of them are at 30 kilometers an hour, or as you would say, 20 miles an hour. That's got some speed, like a car wreck. Every 18 in a game, you're in a car wreck. A lot of people not surviving that. Exactly. 6'3" Canada, ass kicking. Easily covered the 2.5. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Have yourself a good one. Let's crush it tonight. I'm excited for the card.
Enjoy the games. Good games.
Definitely enjoy it. Take care, everybody. Look Ahead show coming in a few hours from now with this gentleman over beside me. And then we got the Night Move show as well ahead on the Tony's Picks channel here today. So still more future content coming for you.
9 p.m. on the West Coast, 12 a.m. midnight for that Look Ahead show.
That guy.
There we go. And also check out Chris's stuff. He's got a video going and all the content we got going for you here on Tony's Picks. Because I think there's some other guys, I don't know if both in there doing a 3-year video or not, but he's supposed to be. So we'll see if that's up there or not. But definitely go check that out. All the content here at Tony's Picks. The Makovich brothers, yes, definitely. Definitely. Mahavlich. Woo! Good duo there. Hey, thanks everybody. Have yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Take care. See you again soon.